I would come back to visit my family. And my husband at the time never wanted to come, so I would travel alone with my oldest daughter, Christine. But 20 years ago, about this time, it was an extra special trip because I was traveling not only with my 5-year-old Christine, but with my six-week-old baby to bring her back and show her off to the family. And so we got on the plane, and during the 24-hour travel from Oslo to Mitchell, South Dakota, my oldest daughter became very sick, really sick. And by the time we got to Mitchell, South Dakota, we took her to the ER, and she was admitted to the hospital. And that's where I stayed with my 5-year-old and my new baby every night for the next week. So it was a really difficult time. I slept in a cot. My little Sophie was in the nursery thing, and Christine was so sick. A horrible, worrisome time, really scary time for us. And I have to tell you, during that week, the staff in that hospital was so outstandingly kind to me. They did all of the extra. They were all fantastic. They just treated us with such kindness and did the extra. But there was one nurse in particular. One nurse, and her name was Dorothy, and she was an older nurse, and she had mousy brown hair, and she walked with a pretty distinctive limp, but she had the warmest, kindest brown eyes I had ever seen in my life. And Dorothy was so kind to us. She went above and beyond. I mean, she came in all the time that she could, and she cooed over my little baby, and she walked with her around the room. And she came in and she offered Christine popsicles and all sorts of things, set up a little PlayStation so she could play. Dorothy even came in on a day off to check on us. She just adopted us during that week. And during that week of real stress and turmoil, my faith in human goodness was renewed. In any given moment, you can turn on the TV and you can see an act of horror. But for every act of horror you see, there are tens of thousands of acts of kindness that go unheralded. And I know a lot of it happens in this room. I know nurses because I am one, and I work with them, and we miss lunches, and we do the extra for our patients. So if you're going to look at the bad stuff, you owe it to yourself to look at the good stuff too. Because there is good in this world. There's goodness. So the rest of the story is 6 years after that hospital stay, I returned to Mitchell, South Dakota as a divorced mom of 2 little girls. And because of that week in the hospital, I was inspired to go to nursing school. I was 42 and I graduated from nursing school a few years later because I wanted to feel that kindness to other people. But I remember the first day of clinicals, we were back in that hospital, not in my student nursing home, and I walked on that bed floor and I wondered if I would recognize anybody, from our stay 6 years before. And I looked around and suddenly I saw a nurse. Her hair was gray now, and she had a very distinctive limp. And I walked up to her and I tapped her on the back, and she turned around, and I recognized the warmest brown eyes I had ever seen before. And I said, Dorothy, you may not remember me, but I will never, ever forget you. What you do is good. You make a difference in the lives of other people. And on those days that you question it, remember that your work is necessary and it's good, and those people may not you are, but they will remember how you made them feel. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And this is important to remember because your thoughts create your emotions.